Aloha Stampers, I'm Cheryl Hamilton, and today I want to show you how to do a technique called triple time stamping. And it's basically when you put 3 different sizes of cardstock on top of each other and stamp, and then you put a little bit larger layer behind it, and it makes this kind of effect, and it's so pretty. You could do this with different sizes, different shapes, and it's really fun to do. So stay tuned and I'll show you how to make this card. I'm going to show you how to do the triple time stamping technique, and I'm using this beautiful stamp set called Translucent Florals. It's a distinctive stamp set, which means that it's a little more realistic when it stamps. I really like it. And I've done several things with it. I'm going to try something different. This was the original card I did with Calypso Coral and Granny Apple Green, and it's super pretty. And then at class the other day, they were saying, oh, this would make a nice sympathy card. So I wanted to try that. I just tried these colors, and I love Orchid Oasis, and I love Lost Lagoon, but it didn't work as well as I wanted with this one. So I added Wink of Stella to it, which you can't really see. There's a little sparkle. Well, this technique is basically when you stamp on 3 different layers of cardstock that are cut different sizes, and you place them to overlap each other. And then when you add a larger piece of cardstock underneath the layers, you'll find it creates a beautiful card. So the measurements for this, my card base is thick basic white, and it's 5.5 by 11 scored down the middle at 4 1/4. I'm just going to set this aside. The basic black, I've cut 3 pieces. The first one is 4 by 5 1/4, and then I have a 3 by 3, and this small one to go under the sentiment is 3 by 1 1/2. And for the basic whites, I have 3 3/4 by 5, 2 3/4 by 2 3/4, and I've already just stamped this one. It's 2 3/4 by 1 1/4. I've stamped this with a stamp from Seaside Bay, this sympathy one up there. And okay, to get started, the first thing you want to do is stamp on your small card. Then just set up, we're going to set up the card, and I'm going to put this layer, I'm going to add a glue dot to one corner of it, and then I'm going to try to make it not so sticky, so I'm just going to rub my finger like that on it, put it like a 1/4 inch or so from the top and the left side. There, so it's just sticking there. And this one, since it's already, I stamped it first because it would be bumpy stamping it on these layers. So I'm putting this down with another glue dot, and don't want it to be too sticky. And again, let me see, I want it like 1/4 inch up, 1/4 inch from the side. So I'm just placing it around. So I'm going to try different colors, and let's see how it works. Instead of so I like the Orchid Oasis. I'm going to try Flirty Flamingo for the flower. And we'll just see what happens. It's always pretty, so I'm not too worried about it. I just, it's always a little different. So I'll put one down here. Press kind of hard because it's going to go on the layers, and it's normal to have a little gap between the layers like that. Okay, so that one is done, and let's see how it looks with this Orchid Oasis. It's pretty. One more down here. Okay, ooh, I like the colors. And let me do one more. Here it is. I'm doing this little image in Highland Heather. I think that's going to work. I don't think you can go wrong. Okay, there. What? I like it. So, okay, next I'm gonna take off the white pieces and I'm gonna glue them down to the black ones. This is the fun part. Look, aren't those colors pretty? I like that. This one. You could do this technique with different shapes that you die cut or punch out. That would be pretty too. And I've seen it done with just 2 layers instead of 3. Okay, I'm going to, so I kind of look at it before I put the glue on, make sure I know what I want, and then you're just trying to match it up as well as you can before you press down. And hopefully you'll get rid of all these little white marks, but oops. Okay, I think that's good. And the sympathy, I think I'll pop it up with some dimensionals. You could have popped up the second layer too. Okay, that seems really close. Ooh, what do you think? Isn't that pretty? I do like those colors. I'm gonna glue it on here. Actually, let me stamp a sentiment first. This is from Hope You Know, and I'm gonna do May you find peace in the days to come and in the loving thoughts that surround you now. And do it in, I'll just do it in the Highland Heather because I've got it out here. Okay. I like that. I'm going to add a couple of embellishments to this. These are purple fine shimmer gems, and I think these will work in the top because they look like they match the Highland Heather. There you go. Isn't that a pretty card? I like this stamp set a lot, and I hope you learned a new technique today. That'd be great. So give it a try, and before you go, be sure you subscribe to my videos and click the notification bell after you subscribe, and then you won't miss any when I do some new ones. Okay, have a great day. Aloha.